Good morning. My name is Ana Armenta. I am the Arizona Racing Commission Secretary. Today is January 9, 2026. This is the 743rd Arizona Racing Commission meeting taking place in person and via Google Meet. I will do the roll call. Madam French Contreras.
Present.
Vice Chair Olson was going to be absent. Commissioner Coolidge.
Present.
Commissioner Zucker.
Present.
Commissioner Pattis.
Present.
Thank you. We have a quorum. It is 11:30. And before we begin, I would like to note for the record that the commission will be unable to enter into executive session for the purpose of receiving legal advice today. Should the commission wish to have such discussions, they should table the specific agenda item until council is present at a future meeting. Thank you. It's all yours, Madam Chair.
Thank you, everyone, and good morning. What's left of it? As stated, we have called to order the meeting for Friday, January 9th, 2026. Just to follow up with Anna's comment, we do not have legal representation available today, so there will not be any executive sessions, which I'm sure makes the public happy. So there shouldn't be any interruptions. So with that, let's drop down into item B1, which is the request from Skyfall 7 LLC doing business as Turf Paradise to amend its live racing day and dark day submission to the Department of Gaming for the 25-26 race meeting, which changes the following dark day simulcast dates to live race days, the January 31st, the February 14th, and the 28th, as well as March 7th. Do I have a staff update on that?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair, Commissioners, attendees, Brian Duncan, Racing Enforcement Manager for the department. As Anna said, I'm going to do a quick note as well. And approved in December to make it easier on everyone, Skyfall 7 LLC, doing business as Turf Paradise, will be referred to as Turf Paradise going forward when a request is made by Skyfall 7. Just wanted to make it simpler for everyone to know up front that Skyfall 7 is the same as Turf Paradise. With that being said, Turf has requested approval to amend their live race day and dark day simulcast for 2025-26 meet. They are asking for 4 Saturdays, January 31st, February 14th, February 28th, and March 7th. Those were the cancellation days that they're trying to replace. And again, the department would recommend approval of those days.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. And just a FYI, we are getting some kind of a little feedback from you, which might make it a little hard for somebody to hear you, but if you can do anything about that. So this is pretty clear. There's not a lot of change to this other than the fact I'm assuming we have the staff available for these race dates, Mr. Duncan?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Great. With that, do I have any discussion from my fellow commissioners? Yes, Commissioner Zucker.
Thank you, Chairwoman. I wish to note that adding these Saturdays will provide the public an opportunity to participate and experience in our sport, and I believe it's in the best interest of the community to approve this request. Therefore, I'd like to make a motion for approval of the request of Skyfall 7 to amend their live racing dates and their dark date submission.
Thank you. Commissioner Padish?
Second.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Zucker and a second by Commissioner Padish. I will call the roll. Madam French Contreras.
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge.
Yes.
Commissioner Zucker.
Yes.
Commissioner Padish.
Yes.
With a total of 4 yeses, That motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Dropping down to item B2, which is a request again from Skyfall LLC doing business as Turf Paradise for the approval of the off-track betting facility named Whiskey and Wings Sports Bar and Grill, which is located at 34406 North Black Mountain Parkway in Cave Creek. That's 85331. That's off of Carefree Highway and Black Mountain Parkway. Do I have any further updates from staff?
Yes, Madam Chair, Brian Duncan again. Turf Paradise does respectfully request approval for a new OTB, which is Whiskey and Wings located in Phoenix. The department has received and supplied all the completed paperwork. The department does recommend approval for the OTB Whiskey and Wings for Turf Paradise. If approved, the department will have all OTB owners and employees licensed. The department will also have an inspector visit the facility to ensure everything is ordered prior to giving consent to commence operations.
Thank you, sir. Do I have any further comments from my fellow commissioners or a motion? Yes, Commissioner Padish.
I move we approve Turf Paradise's request for the off-track betting facility doing business as Whiskey and Wings.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Padish and a second by Commissioner Coolidge. I will call the roll. Madam French Contreras,
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Zucker,
Yes.
Commissioner Padish,
Yes.
with a total of 4 yeses. Thank you. That motion passes.
Thank you, Anna. Let's drop down then to B3, which is simulcast agreements pursuant to Arizona Revised Statute, Section 5-112U. That would be A, Skyfall LLC doing business as Turf Paradise. We have 1 Aqueduct, 2 Louisiana Downs, and 3 Will Rogers Downs. Do I have any comments from my fellow commissioners or staff?
Yes, Madam Chair, Brian Duncan again. Again, all the documentation was supplied for items B3A 1 through 3. The department would recommend the 5112U contracts for all 3 items for Turf Paradise to be approved.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Do I have a motion? Yes, Commissioner Zucker.
Thank you. I wish to make a motion to approve Skyfall 7 DBA Turf Paradise for 4A1 Aqueduct. See that 2 and 3 are pending, so those would be conditional, or can we just allow staff to, can we approve it and allow staff to move forward on that
I
when
think
all is complete?
we've gotten all the documents now. Is that correct, Mr. Duncan?
Yes, we are, this is item B3, which is the 5112U contracts.
Okay, so yeah, so I think we're good with full approval on this one.
Therefore, I wish to make a motion to approve item 4A 1, 2, and 3 Aqueduct, Louisiana Downs, Will Rogers Downs for approval.
Commissioner,
Yes, sir.
if I may, it's actually B3.
I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, sir. B3A 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Zucker and a second by Commissioner Padish. I will call the roll. Madam French Contreras,
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Zucker,
Yes.
Commissioner Padish.
Yes.
Thank you. With a total of 4, that motion passes.
Thank you, Anna. And with that being approved, let's drop down then to B4, which is the simulcast horse racing import signals pursuant to IHA Section 3004A3, which again is Skyfall 7 LLC doing business as Turf Paradise, A1 Aqueduct, 2 Louisiana Downs, and 3 Will Rogers Downs. Do I have additional information from staff? Any additional documentation that's been received?
Madam Chair, I don't have any updated items for B4A1 through 3. As on the agenda, item 1 Aqueduct is complete. Items 2 and 3 Louisiana Downs and Will Rogers Downs are still missing documentation. The department would recommend that item 1 be approved. Items 2 and 3 conditionally approved pending the rest of the documentation being received from the committee.
Great. Any further discussion by my fellow commissioners? If not, I'll take a motion. Yes, Commissioner Kadish?
I move we approve the simulcast racing import signals pursuant to IHA Section 3004, subsections A and 3 for Aqueduct, and conditionally approve it subject to the department's receipt and approval of documentation from Louisiana Downs and Will Roger Downs.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Commissioner Zucker?
Thank you. I wish to second.
Thank you, sir. Anna?
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Parrish and a second by Commissioner Zucker. I will call the roll. Madam French Contreras,
Yes.
Commissioner Zucker,
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Parrish.
Yes.
Thank you. With a total of 4, Aqueduct passes and Louisiana Downs and Will Rogers Downs is conditionally approved.
Thank you. And Commissioner Kadish, did you raise your hand?
Oh, I butt dialed you.
Wonderful. Okay. Well,
Sorry.
no problem, sir. All right. With that, let's drop down to C, which is our information reports. And obviously, we will not enter into an executive session regarding these. Do I have any general updates?
Yes, Chair, this is Juan Carlos Estrada, Assistant Director for Racing. Just want to give a quick update. So I just wanted to provide an update regarding the division's goals and visions moving forward. We're currently reviewing opportunities to streamline commission meeting processes. One area under review and submission and approval and imports is kind of what we just went through, that we're looking into streamlining, trying to make it a little easier and friendlier for us to come and present to the commission. This proposed change could reduce or eliminate the need for special commission meetings and allow the division and commission to more effectively serve our committees and stakeholders. Other areas that we're looking at is also ways to approve dates as the ones we just did above in the agenda. Other areas are providing training to you guys when it comes to, if we change platforms with digital platforms where we have commission meetings like the one we have currently, in other areas. With that said, there's also no updates with new entities or committees that have reached out to us. Other than that, more details to come, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. So what you're looking at is an administrative ability to do some of these approvals without coming to the commission. Is that what I understand?
So those are things, yes, that we're looking at. So potentially the vision right now is to present all these approvals in one setting at the beginning of the year, and allowing the commission to analyze as we go through, and any new entity without a contract, for example, for a simulcast signal, those would need to come back before you until we obtain that contract. So you can conditionally approve pending all the receipt of documents and allow us to do that determination. And if there's anything that ever pops up where commission or the division feels that the commission needs to be aware of, we would bring it to your attention.
Thank you. Do I have any additional comments or questions from my fellow commissioners? All right, then
Chair?
yes, sir.
Hey, Chair, this is Steve Nolan, and I just wanted to make a comment on this, if I could.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
And it further what Commissioner Zucker says, under B1, about the dates and the approval of these Saturdays. This commission has a procedure that you must have an item on an agenda, which deserves notice, and it takes quite a while sometimes to get these approved. Other jurisdictions give the division director the ability to, let's say, if a day was canceled yesterday, if they wanted to move it to Sunday, they could. In our state, they can't without commission approval. Similar to what you do is to defer to the division the ability to grant the simulcast import and export signals to the division once all the paperwork is complete. But I wish that it would streamline the ability for the permit, that in cases of they want to move a date because there's rain forecasted, it wouldn't have to wait for a month to get commission approval. The commission could defer that information to the division, and then obviously it would take a logistics of the division along with the horsemen and management and the jockeys to be able to pull this off, to be able to just take Thursday's card and move it Sunday. Other jurisdictions do, but we can't do that because of the procedure set through our regulatory scheme. So maybe in the future, if the commission can defer that to the division and all the logistics work out, then these maybe lost days could be put right back right away. With the success of the Saturday that they had, it was tremendous. And now that they want more Saturdays, I think that's unbelievably moving in the right direction. If there's something that we're going to miss and you can go a Sunday, I'm all for it. But one step at a time. But there's a hindrance right now with the procedures and the regulatory scheme of always having to get commission approval, when that could be deferred to the division. And if all the logistics worked out, it would make it easier to just transport one entry day to, let's say we missed yesterday, if it really did rain, they could put that Sunday if they so desire. And if it worked out with the division, it's something that I think would streamline what Juan Estrada has just said. And I think it's in the best interest of racing to leave it with those that can maybe make it happen. Right now, when I've asked in the past, why can't we do it? It was all, you need commission approval. So maybe if we get commission approval to defer it to the division, it could streamline that and we could make things happen quicker. And I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nolan. Your opinion is noted. Do I have any other comments before we drop down to track safety reports? All right, let's drop down then to item 2, track safety report. Do I have an update or information from staff?
Madam Chair, Brian Duncan, I'll talk real quick, and then Dr. Gale will come up and give another report. There has been steady progress, and the department continues to review all areas of operation. They continue to try and identify opportunities for safety improvement in all areas and are making adjustments along the way. Their efforts reflect a commitment to continuous improvements. And now I'll have Dr. Gale come up here and kind of update you a little bit too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's drop down to C3. Yes, ma'am.
Madam Chair and Commissioners, good morning. Dr. Susan Gale for the Department of Gaming Racing Division.
Good morning.
Don't really have too much to report. The meet has been going quite smoothly. Horses have been running safely and returning to their barns after the races. In this vein, I'd like to acknowledge the folks that are working together to make this happen. Our veterinary team and state racing division staff, the horsemen, jockeys, everyone who cares for the horses on the backside, and track management. We do meet on a monthly basis. We have safety meetings each month. We use these to assess the current situation and identify areas of improvement. And I believe the ongoing dedication of all those involved in racing have resulted in the success that we are experiencing. I'd be happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Who do we have on the veterinary staff right now?
Myself, Dr. Stephen Day is the other state veterinarian. Dr. Alyssa Butler is the track veterinarian. There may be another veterinarian being added sometime in the near future. And then, of course, the test barn staff.
Wonderful. Any other questions or comments from fellow commissioners?
Thank
All
you.
right. With that, let's drop down to item C3, which is our budget report.
Hello, good morning. This is Andrew Hawks, Department of Gaming. I'll provide the budget report. Looks like we skipped the slide through. Is there another one? And the third one?
My apologies.
It's okay. We can go off these two slides if you'd like.
Yeah.
I reviewed it prior to the meeting, so I can give you generalities of kind of what's gone on so far as year-to-date spending goes. We spent about $500,000 and that's just for the operational side. We've also paid about $700,000 toward HISA. That represents the full calendar year 2025. Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right, so I'll start at the top now that we have the slide. The cash balance through the end of December is approximately $1.8 million. The total revenues received primarily through the RWA is $570,000. We spend out of the racing fund 3 different ways. And the expenditures section shows this. The top section is our operations. That's been approximately $625,000 so far. And then I mentioned the HISA appropriation for 2025 has been fully paid at $746,000. And so far, out of the Breeders' Awards appropriation, we've spent $125,000. Those all added up is approximately $1.5 million of money going out of the racing fund. Next slide. The black columns in this represent how much money we've spent year to date operationally, not including the HISA or the Breeders' Awards. So it's well under the maximum spend set by the appropriation. And this chart represents our cash balance through the end of each month this year. Next month, we will be getting an influx of cash projected due to the general fund quarterly deposit that we received this fiscal year. I'm happy to answer any questions, if any.
Thank you very much, sir. Do I have any questions from my fellow commissioners? All right, with that, well, it looks good news. So let's drop down to legislative reports. I believe we have no updates on that just yet. Otherwise, we can drop down to 5, which is a report on the Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Act. Is Mr. Guessman available?
Yes, ma'am. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Leroy Guessman with the National HBPA. Yesterday, the FTC and HISA entered their arguments filed their arguments with the District 5 court. And we received copies yesterday, and our attorneys are reviewing those, and then we will respond. So it is starting to move forward. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
I'm sorry, but we can't hear If you can speak a little louder.
Yeah, Mr. Getzman, I was gonna say the same thing. You cut out there, especially at the end. Could you clarify that or speak up for us?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I was just saying in the District 5 court, which is the court that our case is being heard, the FTC and HISA submitted their arguments yesterday. We will get those arguments. We received those arguments last night, a copy, and our attorneys are reviewing them. We'll be filing our answers next week. So the process has started, District 5. It's a long process, I guess, but it's the way it goes. Any questions?
None here. I do appreciate that you follow through on all of this and give us the updates as they transpire. Do I have any questions from my fellow commissioners regarding the matter? Okay, let's drop down then to 6, which is our permittee reports. Do I have anything from American Greyhound Racing? How about county fairs?
Madam Chair, I apologize. I have to jump off this call for a work meeting, so I think we're good there.
Okay, thank you, sir. We appreciate your time. I believe we still have a quorum. Correct,
Yes.
Anna? All right,
Yes, we
thank
do.
thank you. All right, let's drop down to permittee reports. Again, that is county fairs. Do I have any reports? All right, we're moving right along today. How about Turf Paradise? Tom, are you available?
Yes. No, I don't really have anything other than what's been discussed, though. We're moving along. Obviously, things are going well. Appreciate getting through all these permits and licenses, but as it's been discussed, we're going to try our best to make these Saturdays good for Phoenix and local racing fans, and everything's good.
Wonderful. Do I have any questions for Mr. Lute from my fellow commissioners? All right. How about optional industry stakeholder association updates? Do I have anything from Arizona County Racing Association? How about Arizona Quarter Horse Racing Association?
Yes, ma'am, Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lloyd Yother, President of the Arizona Quarter Racing Association, have nothing to report at this time.
Thank you, sir. How about 7C, which is our Arizona Thoroughbred Breeders Association? And Mr. Lothar, I assume you don't have anything then from the Horsemen's Benevolent and Protected Association?
Madam Chair, we have nothing to report at this time as well. I just wanted to wish, I'm sure everybody had a blessed Christmas, and I want to wish everyone a happy New Year. Nothing to report at this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's drop down to 7E, which is our Jockeys Guild. Is there anything update or report? Well, we're just speeding right through this agenda today, aren't we? All right, how about let's drop down then to D, which is our commission reports. Mr. Zucker, or Commissioner Zucker, you had mentioned that you had a report.
Yes, ma'am. Although I think Daryl from the Jockeys Guild has just jumped on and has a few words to share with us.
Lovely.
Can we backtrack to 7E, please?
Yes, sir. Let's do that. And yes, sir. Do you have an update for us?
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
members of the commission, good morning. Daryl here, Western Regional Manager for the Jockeys Guild. I just have to, my hope is that management that Turf Paradise continues to work with the jockey colony concerning the, because of the post times later this year, the sun has been really a problem with the jockeys in the last race. And I hope that we can continue to adjust it just for the next couple of weeks, I should say, until we get by this period of time, because it's very blinding and it creates a really serious safety concern. So we're working with management, and I hope that we can adjust these times in the next couple of weeks so everybody stays safe and no one, everything just goes accordingly. Also, the turf course is becoming a concern for the jockeys. It's getting torn up because of the number of races run on it. So I hope, again, and pray that management works with us with that turf course at this time of year, so it doesn't become a problem. That's all I have to report at this time, and I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Commissioner Padish? Commissioner Padish, you raised your hand?
Yes, thank you. Perhaps the representative from the Jockeys Guild's not current on the times for the races at Turf Paradise. The track has adjusted the time between usually it's the 7th race and the 8th race in order to accommodate the setting sun. There's now approximately an hour between the second to last race and the last race of the day, specifically to avoid the sun being in the jockey's eyes. So I think that's a problem that has already been addressed. And I know Tom could speak to this as well, but it's my understanding that turf is about to let the grass course grow fallow while they overseed, and it's going to then naturally heal itself with the overseeding. And again, perhaps the representative is not aware of that either. That's all I have.
I am aware, and if you look, the post times every day are 5:05, and the riders aren't going to the gate until 5:15, 5:20. So I'm well aware of it, but the riders are having to spend time in the post parade circling because post time is at 5:05. They're not going at 5:05. And they really, at this time of year, my riders tell me that 5:25, 5:30 works right now where they can see, and it's going to the sun goes down a little later. So it's setting about 5:40 now. So yes, sir, I am well aware of it.
Well, I don't want to quarrel with you, but I've been out there. I know the sun is set when the race goes off. I know that was done to accommodate the concerns of the jockeys. So I'm not quite sure who you're talking to.
I'm talking to all my riding colony. If you look at post time is 5:05, but they don't run at 5:05. They're going later because the jockeys, if you notice, if you're out there, that they're circling around for 5 to 7 minutes. And they have to circle. It's not good for the horses to be out there that time going around and around in circles. It's not good for anyone. So they need to adjust it accordingly.
Well, the horses aren't walking around for an hour out there, sir.
No, they're not. But they delay it an hour. But they're out there. If you're out there, you'll see they keep circling when the sun is out because they can't go in the gate at that time. Not even close to 5:05.
That has not been my experience.
Well, then you're not out there, sir, watching what's going on. With all due respect.
You're
All right.
missing the point.
All right, gentlemen. Tom, Mr. Lute, you had a comment?
Yeah, I just thought I'd clarify. Commissioner Padish is correct. Daryl is mistaken. The program has said 5:05, but we've been very accommodating. We've been working, and I'm obviously in the jockey's room a lot. Although the program, one of the things that we do here in Arizona is we draw 7 days out. And as we've made adjustments unfortunately, not everybody gets included, but the horses are going out to the track at 5:12, which would be the appropriate time, maybe 5:15. So although it says 5:05, that's not the time they're going to the track. And we've been very aggressively being worked with. I talked to Daryl a lot. I talk to the jockeys. I go into the jockeys room a lot. So we're very much on top of this. We're being very careful to be accommodating. And actually, one of the things on the turf course, one of the jockeys brought up, which is a great idea. I haven't been able to work on it yet, but they made their recommendation since some of these guys have nothing to do on dark days, is maybe they'd even come out and work with us as we go around the turf track and replace divots and constantly work on filling holes. So a couple of the guys have been great about that. So we're going to try to bring something together so they can feel some ownership in on the turf course. But we hired a new turf consultant. We're aggressively working on it. One of the things I'll tell you, and I'm not a turf expert, but we pay people. And if anybody wants to come look at the books, they can come see our payroll. We have an aggressive group out there. We have a lot of people. And I'm learning the Arizona system, but the Bermuda, as it dies off and the rye comes up, sometimes it doesn't have the appearance that the public may want. But if you get out there and walk it, which unfortunately we don't let the public do that, it's in much better condition than you think, and we're aggressively treating it. So I just wanted to make commissioners and the public realize that we're spending an enormous amount of time and energy to make sure our track is safe.
Madam Chair?
Oh, thank you, Anna. Yeah, I muted myself. I appreciate both of everyone's opinions and thoughts on this. Of course, track safety is always a concern for all of us, and as well as the jockeys. And I appreciate everybody working together to make this safe for the jockeys and the horses, and that you'll continue to work together and give us further updates next month. With that, let's drop down to, oh, well, do I have any other commission reports before we drop down?
No one here.
Okay, thank you. How about identification of matters be placed on our future agenda? Do we have anything, Anna? Or commissioners?
Not that I'm aware.
Yes, Commissioner Zucker, go ahead.
Thank you, Chairwoman. I just wanted, under Commission Reports, I wanted to take a moment here and recognize an important part of our industry, and that's after racetrack life for our horses. There's many rescues in our state doing amazing work. Recently, I had the opportunity of visiting Desert Oasis. I was most impressed with its operator, Cass Dewey. For over 30 years, she's single-handedly taken in, caring, supporting adoption for hundreds of our racehorses, most of whom have come from our Arizona tracks. At this time, Cass is supporting 29 heads of horses and supervising the care and adoption of many more. I was really overly impressed with the sanctuary environment that Desert Oasis provides for its horses. And I'm pleased that this commission provided a donation last summer to their cause. I learned that every penny goes into horse feed and care. Cass has yet to take a paycheck for the past 3 decades and charges her nonprofit no rent or fees for the care of these horses. So we just want to state from the commission, we appreciate you, Cass Dewey. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. That's wonderful. And I do encourage everyone to go out and visit this organization and all the work that they do. With that, do I have any other reports or comments from fellow commissioners? Otherwise, we will. Did I hear somebody? No? Otherwise, we can drop down to our call to the public, which is item E. Mr. Nolan, you asked to speak.
Thank you again, Chair. and commissioners and staff. As a member of this community for 40 years now, I would like to just thank the new entity. Over the past 25 years, we've seen the industry move in a bad direction of where people were chased away from agricultural entertainment venue. And we see that these people are trying to bring back that entertainment agricultural venue to our community in the North Valley. It's quite exceptional to see the success that the Saturday has. I can't wait to see the further successes that these other Saturdays have. And their train of thought is just so much different. And I would urge again, like I mentioned earlier, to help streamline, ask this commission to help streamline this organization to make the decisions that are best in the interest of racing moving forward. Some of these decisions that take a month to get on a commission certainly could be dealt with by a division. And this is a unique state where we both have a division of racing and a commission oversight. So with that said, I please urge you to consider to defer some of the regulatory scheme to the division. Those laws that were made long ago, and it may help the permit moving forward to help our community be the agricultural entertainment venue that I certainly was used to when I was first here, and hopefully we can get it back there because they're moving that direction. And I just urge you to try to do all you can. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Nolan. Do I have any other requests for speaking, call to the public?
No one else signed up.
Thank you, Anna. All right, let's drop down then to item F, which is our announcements. The next regularly scheduled commission meeting will be held at 10 a.m. on Friday, February 13th. Please note that this is not a meeting down at the Department of Gaming. They did not have a room available, so that will be updated. This will be a virtual only meeting for the commission on February 13th. And also, because the commission voted to change our dates from Thursday to Friday, it did create a little bit of a challenge for the staff in sending out the notices and invitations for upcoming racing commission meetings. So please make a note that all the previous Google Meeting invitations have been canceled and new invitations were generated and sent out. If you have any doubts or questions, please reach out to staff prior to the meeting to make sure you have the most current link. Do I have any final comments from staff or commission? Otherwise, I can ask for a motion to adjourn. Yes, Commissioner Zucker.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Go ahead on.
Thank you. I have a, sorry.
That's
I have a
okay.
motion by Commissioner Coolidge?
Zucker.
Zucker, sorry. And a second by Commissioner Padish. I will call the roll. Madam French Contreras?
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge is off. Commissioner Zucker?
Yes.
Commissioner Padish?
Yes.
With a total of 3, thank you. This meeting is now adjourned. It is 1:13 p.m. If everyone would like to just exit the meeting, please.
Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of the week. I appreciate you. Thank you.